Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel. May 6th, it goes down. Canelo Alvarez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Golden Boy. Take my money. You can have it. Now, you've seen the clip at the beginning. I did a video, Ego Weight Watchers, aka EEL video. Canelo looks in shape. He looks mean. He's ready. Less than 4 weeks to go. Let's get it. May 6th. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow me on social media. Now, you've seen the clip at the beginning, throwing some vicious left hooks. Canelo already had a very good left hook. If you did not know this, then you probably haven't been watching his fights. Watch his fights with James Kirkland, Alfredo El Perro Angulo, and you'll see a devastating left hook, underrated left hook. A lot of people think of Cotto when it comes to left hooks, Donairs, Danny Garcia. But I don't really hear as many people. Mikey Garcia has a good one too, but I don't hear everyone talking about Canelo's left hook as much. But he throws a one that'll detonate, right? And I like how he's scrapping in the training with the weighted vest. Now there's a purpose for that. You have to be used to carrying the extra weight. He's moving up 10.5 pounds, and it might sound easy, like, oh, he just has to diet less, but it's not, especially when you're fighting someone who's going to rehydrate, most likely bigger than you. Even though they say Chavez Jr., he looks in shape and he's going to have to probably kill himself to make weight or whatever. He's going to have to try harder. Your body, what happens in situations like that is if your body reaches a certain plateau and that's as much as it has to give you, to lose more weight, you have to start doing more and deteriorating muscle tissue and potentially dehydrating yourself, and it's not a good thing to go beyond your limits. But what happens is after you make the weight, and a lot of fighters do this, it's crazy. That's why they do the HBO 2 days, and you get to see. Watch the one with Mikey Garcia. He's throwing up in a wastebasket, and he was trying to kill himself to keep his title, but he just couldn't make the weight. He was tapped. And even guys like Adrian Broner, his fight with Ashley Theophane, he barely missed weight. It was like 140.4 or whatever. He was like half a pound. And people were like, why did he just give up his title? It's because just to get to the 140.4 was hell. So he rather come in fresh. He didn't really care about the title. It's not like he needs the money per se. It's not like he needs a title. People know the name Broner. So that they'd rather come in comfortable. So I like Canelo training with the weighted vest, because even though he's moving up in weight, he's still going to be in there with a big Chavez. And what happens is, even if Chavez has to kill himself to make weight, what happens is your body is going to naturally try to get back right after you make weight, when you start putting your carbs in after you made the weight and you weigh in and stuff like that. So he could balloon up overnight to something that's more natural for his body. You know what I mean? If he rehydrates the right way and eats after making weight. You know what I mean? And that's how a lot of fighters play the game. A lot of guys, there's only a few people like in the current game, and one of them just retired, like Bernard Hopkins, I would say, is one. Floyd Mayweather is one. I would say Pacquiao. But only those throwback fighters that have really been fighting for more than a decade are really doing that, where they fight and campaign at a weight that's really close to their walking around weight. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of these guys are big as hell, and they crunch themselves down into these lower weight classes. But that's something else. Canelo looks good in training. Left hook look official. Looking forward to this fight. Now, Los Angeles Times, Lance Pugmire, he took a trip out to San Diego to visit with Canelo. Link in the description so you can read his article. And Canelo, I want to read some things he said. He says, "It's my first time moving up to the division into this weight, but I do have the power to knock Chavez out when the opportunity occurs. Everything's going great. Camp has been great. I feel stronger. I feel that now that I don't have to cut weight, I feel more powerful. I can get more out of training with less fatigue on the body." And this is what I told you. The way I see it, this could be a blessing or it could be a curse. Either, and we're going to find out May 6th, either Chavez Jr. is going to kill himself to make weight. Here's my two scenarios. Chavez is going to kill himself to make weight and look like a skeleton and not really look, and you know what I mean, he might not recover from the weight cut. Or he's going to probably drain himself or whatever to make weight, and he's going to rehydrate and come back in big. Now for Canelo, the way I see it is him moving up, it could be a gift and it could be a curse. It could be a gift in terms of less weight to cut, like he says, he feels stronger, but there are some potential curses, like you could fatigue more. You're not used to carrying all that extra weight, fighting a bigger person, right? And going that many rounds with all that weight. He's not working his way gradually into the division like his team said at the time. They said, we'll move up to middleweight when we're full ready. He's moving past middleweight to in between middleweight and super middleweight. So there's a lot of intrigue for me, and weight has a lot to do with this whole fight, because can Chavez Jr. comfortably make weight, and can Canelo hold the extra weight and be good for 12 whole rounds? One common problem and observation that myself and other people noticed earlier in Canelo's career, when he was making a name for himself, getting HBO dates and stuff, is he would fight in spurts. Watch his fight with Shane Mosley. He wasn't fighting for full 3-minute rounds. He was just, but when he was picking the shots with Mosley, he was looking good. And you're like, why isn't he not doing more of that? Same thing with Broner. Broner does that too. It's like he's not letting his hands go as much, but when he is, it's like flashy combos, like bop, bop, rop. And you're like, why is he not doing more of that? But some fighters have to pace themselves because they don't want to gas out. But that's how I see it for the Canelo thing. Either the weight's going to be a blessing because now he doesn't have to do the weight cut and he's going to come in strong, and he was crunching himself to 154, or it could possibly hurt him. And again, May 6th, we're going to find out. He says in the interview with Los Angeles Times, "I'm expecting the best Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I hope he's ready, because I'm getting ready to give my best to fight the best of my ability." Now, I want to talk about what he said about Golovkin. He says, "We, my camp and I, already knew what kind of fighter Golovkin was." And he's referring to the Golovkin's last bout with Daniel Jacobs, and there was some controversy. I already did a video about it. Canelo said that he had Jacobs winning. Ego had Jacobs winning. I told you that immediately after the fight. I went to the fight live. I was in New York. Canelo says, "We, my camp and I, already knew what kind of fighter Gennady Golovkin was. We knew these things the media and the world are just now seeing. To us, it's nothing new. Same old thing." He says, "What Jacobs did, I could do much more on that fight night. Golovkin's style is one that he doesn't know how to go backwards," which is something Oscar De La Hoya pointed out, something I pointed out in videos. He doesn't know how to fight from the outside. He's very powerful and strong, but he only knows how to fight on the inside. If you're in front of him, he's going to get you. But if you're around him, giving him a hard time, there's so many ways to beat him." So for the full article and interview, check the link in the description. I agree with Canelo. The only thing I don't agree with is I don't think he's good at fighting on the inside. I think he's a mid to outrange boxer that wants to dictate. He's great with cutting off the ring. He has a great chin and a great jab, and he uses that. He has good balance, very good balance too. He does some blocking and some shifting, but he's not an inside fighter, right? But he's right. If you stand in front of him and just like trade, that's I mean, it's a dangerous fight because he has power, but that's your best chance of winning, to back him up. But I really feel like I don't know. I disagree. Canelo says he doesn't know how to fight from the outside. I don't know. I think he's better at the outside. I don't think he's good with the inside fight. But I agree with the rest of what Canelo's saying about if you're giving him a trouble and not just moving, because he does good. Golovkin does exceptionally well on movers. But I think it's a culmination of you have to move, but you have to give him something to respect. Athleticism, timing, and good power. If he doesn't respect your power like a Willie Monroe, then it's not going to be good for you. He's going to just try to pile it on and overwhelm you. Makes the fight with Canelo very intriguing to me, because again, if Canelo say he's in the best shape and he's feeling good and he's going to go for a knockout, if he looks sensational, then I got to, and he stops, if he actually stops Chavez Jr., I got to pick him to beat Golovkin. But I don't think it's an easy fight. Golovkin is very good. Like I said, he has a good chin. And more importantly, Canelo keeps saying there's multiple ways to beat him. You got to get in the ring and show that. So that's just where I'm at with it. I would love to see the fight if he gets past it. I did a video about it, but there's multiple reports. I first seen it with Yahoo Sports. Golovkin's sitting out in June. So it looks like he's not going to fight Billy Joe Saunders, according to the reports with Yahoo Sports. He's going to sit out because he's sore from the Daniel Jacobs fight. The video's on the channel if you need more about that. And I mean, it is what it is. If he's sore, he's sore. It sounds like he's sore and hurt because Daniel Jacobs was landing some hard stuff. Or maybe he's waiting for a Canelo Chavez Jr. outcome to try to fight the winner and get that big money. Let me know what you guys think of Canelo. He's training. Left hook looks deadly. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.